The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. It will be totally unusable for some time, unfortunately. Some unknown agent is at work. Something very powerful, certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Now listen closely. The X in Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. They must want to alter the environment to their needs. They are already reproducing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now get moving. Yeah, I mean, like, there's already been a few. Adam, you need to open up more of these doors, dude. They say Dread is the last game for the baby Metroid timeline. I'm potentially gonna kill Samus then, like she becomes too much Metroid, so they have to kill the Metroid. Oh, Coconut Man. That would be that would be a horrifying twist. It's already happened. Like, it's already happened right now in Fusion. She's already, like, part Metroid. From what I remember, isn't there a... No. At the end of this game, she flat out betrays the Galactic Federation. Yeah, kind of, because, like, you know, they were making all this shit, like, they were making SR-388, which is, like, the, you know, xenomorph, kill the universe, fuck you planet. And, like, yeah, no, don't tell the person that, like, literally blew that planet up because, like, it would murder the universe. No, we saw Senpai. We already just saw Senpai flick. You missed him. That's a lot of you. Because Ridley can't die. He literally tricked Death himself. Like, Ridley tricked Death himself into living forever. Like, his title is the Trickster of Death. No, he literally just tricked Death itself. Like, his title is literally the Trickster of Death. Like, he tricked Death itself into saying, like, if you lose, I get immortality. Young man, get out of here. Oh, we gotta go across the top. Yes, I would be very surprised. I'd also be very disappointed. You can't not have a game without Senpai in. Oh, that's. I honestly, like, if like Dread is the last in the baby timeline, where like, because Samus is already part Metroid and she goes full Metroid, I would literally not be like surprised if Ridley's the one that kills her. Like, he gets to be the one that ends it, as that would be the only kind of fitting way to get the conclusion where he got the win. Oh, I just realised I can kind of. It's hard to like. Diagonal shot. You dickhead. He's just standing up there now, making it harder to land the shot. Wait a minute. Isn't there like a secret here? He was the good guy all along. I mean, the thing with Ridley is like Nintendo never really like go into Ridley's smart side, because it's like he is a super genius. Like, the whole point of Ridley is, like, he is a mega genius. Like, that big, long pterodactyl head, there's a big brain in there. And, like, he can play big brain plays. And it's like, that's why he controls the space pirates. Because they're pirates. They're not just going to listen to some random fucking pterodactyl asshole. But it's because he's like a super genius, and he fucking tricked them. He's like, I know exactly what's going down, and I'm gonna you know, beat them at their own game here. And he did it. He controls the fucking space pirates, and then, like, you know, you've got the whole thing of I need that. Yeah, out of here, shitty little crab. There we go. But yeah, then you've got the whole thing of, like, cheating death. Like, look. I'm pretty sure, like, that's his full title. It's actually the cunning god of death. Squeaky chair. That's fine. It's actually the cunning god of death, Spyro. Although in Japan, cunning and trickster, they're somewhat interchangeable, because it's still you're playing a trick on somebody. You're manipulating the situation. It's kind of like how they don't, I believe it's Japanese. This is something I've learned in my Japanese. Hey, when you're going to play Persona 5, I got that on my stream the other day. I don't know. But it's like, there's technically no word for twilight in Japanese. Or is that Chinese? I don't remember. So instead they put the words light and dark together to make the word yachut, which is twilight. Or it's not actually twilight, it's just light and dark mixed together. So, like, Ridley's in the same situation where there's technically, the word is technically interchangeable, but shut the fuck up, Spyro. There's your Japanese lesson for the day. Twilight yachut. That's probably horribly butchered, but that's your Japanese lesson for the day. But regardless, I'm gonna turn it into a full video, because what I was going to say, to add on to what's about to come, is, you know, Ridley is obviously very smart in the comic pictures I've been showing. He's very smart in the manga. He 4D chesses a whole bunch of people, and they do not hold back with how intelligent and clever he is, and how well he masterminds the situation. And technically, like, he should have won. The only thing was he didn't have main character armor. It's kind of like that guy from the new Star Wars that plotted everything out right, but because the Force is now like a living thing that chooses who wins, he only lost because he wasn't a main character. But yeah, like, now I want to do a full video though, because I was going to bring all this up, and I was going to bring up, like, big iconic moments of just how much this Ridley has really impacted a lot of scenes and a lot of people in the way that they talk. Like, oh look, there is a back shot with this big dragon god looming over this small insignificant child, because she is literally powerless to stop him. Spin on to Final Fantasy XIV, the ending of the bad one. Oh look, there is this big dragon god looming over this insignificant mage. He tried to protect his people, but he is nothing compared to Bahamut, and shall now be swept aside as if but dirt in the wind. So, like, they're pretty fucking similar. So yeah, there is a lot of inspirations and all that, but now I kind of actually want to turn it into a full video, because with Dread coming out and Dread looking a lot more adult and being like, ooh, it's got that fear factor, I want full, actual, intelligent, we are going to speak English and 4D chess you Ridley, as well as I am going to murder people and there will be blood Ridley. Like, I want proper God Ridley, where we're going to see him at full Japanese, like, we do not give a shit mode to really round it off. Because if this is going to be the last one, I want to see him, like, at peak performance and go out with a bang. Obversively, which is why I now want to make it a full video, I want Ridley, if this is the last one in the timeline, because Samus is part Metroid, I want Ridley to be the one to kill Samus. I want him to be the one that gets the kill. Because, like, if she is part Metroid now with the whole fusion thing, and, you know, she's got Metroid DNA, if we are going to go down the road of, you know, that she is going to turn full Metroid, like, you know, that this picture, she's going to become full Metroid, and she could potentially birth new Metroids, which, considering Nintendo literally just put up a tweet while I was editing this, that the X-Parasites might be returning in Dread, and there's no Metroids, and the Metroids are, like, the main hunter of the X. So if the X are returning, that means the Metroids would have to return, but all the Metroids are dead, but there is a girl, i.e. a female. Females have reproductive organs that could potentially birth more Metroids, so, you know, there could, if we are to go with the assumption that she is going to go crazy and become a Metroid queen. I know that sounds absurd, but let's just run with it because of the Metroid DNA. If she's going to go that far, I don't want some generic fucking Master Chief clone to take her out. I don't want the Galactic Federation to be like, yep, Samus is a Metroid queen now, send Bob to shoot her, and then Bob shoots her, and that's the end. Like, I mean, they're probably not going to kill off their main character, but if we are going to say that, you know, it's the end of the timeline and she's going to sacrifice herself in some heroic way, or, you know, the Two-Face thing, you die a hero, you know, regular Samus, or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain fused with Metroid DNA giving birth to Metroids. If she's going down the Two-Face road and she turns villainous, I want Ridley to be the one to do it. Because if just fucking Bob steps off the spaceship and he's like, Samus, I'm here to shoot you. Bang. Then you're not gonna feel like there was anything to it. Because it was just Bob. Whereas if at least Ridley does it, you know, Ridley's been there since the beginning. Ridley's like been the rival. It's like Batman and the Joker. You couldn't have any other villain kill Batman except the Joker, because while all of them, like the Penguin and Two-Face, do have a claim to Batman, like if it was anybody but the Joker, you wouldn't feel as satisfied. So like, depending on how Dread goes, which I want to turn into a full video because this is already 7 minutes, I want full God Ridley back. I want 4D chess, mega brutal, official Nintendo comic Ridley to be in Dread. And if Samus is going to go full Metroid Queen, I want Ridley to be the one to end her. But I'll do that in another video. Isn't his title the Cunning... Yes, I just saw that. Cunning God of Death. But yeah, like, that's like translation. I think I got Trickster from Japanese. Because Trickster and Cunning are... God of Aminetta. But yeah, like, Trickster and Cunning are somewhat interchangeable in Japanese. So that's what I mean. It's like, Ridley is like this super genius where it's like he gets every space pirate on his side with just words. He cheats death. He literally tricks death itself, like the universe's concept of death, into making him immortal. So like, he also becomes a god of death. Like, he is so fucking smart and intelligent, and like, there's more to Ridley than is at play. And half the time, I already hated Ridley before Wonder, but yeah, then half the time they just devolve Ridley down into rah, I'm a space pterodactyl, rah, like, and it's like, please, you have like such a fantastic person that you can use. Like, you got such a great potential with Ridley, where you can like have him be like a person of words, and like really show off the manipulation factor, but like they don't. Excuse me, that. Fuck! I hate these doors. I hate them. Hate the doors. Hate the fucking doors. Like, sometimes it charges up and sometimes it doesn't. Case in point. You're an asshole! Fuck you. Oh, no. Ah, shit. I should have gone to the safe room. This is the boss. I always hated this one. Give me a bloody thing. Maybe Nintendo forgot the manga existed. Oh, it's not even the manga though, like... That's the lore that they themselves writ for him. That's how he, like, was able to kill... Oh shit, what did I just get? We were talking too much about Ridley. But that's the lore they give for him. That's, like, the whole reason he was able to kill Samus's parents. Because, like, again, Samus's parents are not stupid. They're not dumb. And, like, he tricked them. He fucking tricked them. Because, like, he knew the game. He knows the rules. And so do I. So that's why it's like, that's the law that you made for yourself, so, like, please. Can I just... Oh yeah, charge beam kills these now, you don't even have to waste missiles. All stabilizers online. We missed a couple of areas though, we need to go back that way. Where do you rank it in terms of your favourite in the series? I'll think about that for a minute. Let's just go back down to that other save room down there and get the... I think there's a missile tank in there. Let's just go down there and grab that first. But yeah, I'd have to think about that one for a second. Oh no, you can't go back. Fuck. Shit. Spiral blind? What, in the save room? Yeah, I was more looking at going back to the other one. I know there's a cracking wall. Yeah, you know what? I'll come back when I've got bombs. Sit there all day trying to get her to stick to the wall. Right, how can I get back into that area? Oh, you gotta go down and around. You gotta go the entire way around. Yeah, but AM2R was built on a newer engine, not with the clunky Game Boy Advance. Like, it is stiff though. And with no, what the fuck? And with AM2R, you could also use a control stick. Here, you have to use the D-pad. Yeah, it's marked on the map. But I mean, like, this was just a tutorial area. I'm probably gonna just do section 1. Like, I'm gonna get this save file. Get the, whatever's in this room. I've got to go all the way around. But yeah, get the save file, get whatever's in the room. Go back to where he's like, oh hey, you've unlocked sector 2. And then that'll be good for a stopping point. And then we got the end of the level boss. Good start. Oh fuck. These are sector 2 doors, yeah. So we have to come back here anyway, because sector 2 and sector 3 doors are locked.
Yeah.
Atmospheric stabilizers online. Well, many X have already made it into other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2, the tropical habitation, shows abnormalities. I suspect the X entered this sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be in the TRO now. Samus, get over there, and we need to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Yes. Start moving. I'll brief you at the TOR navigation room. As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would have ended orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer too. It's him. The mind is in the computer. I have learned the identity of our mystery saboteur. Samus, it's an X mimicking you. I have named it the Sax.
A what now?
The Sax. SAX.
Oh.
I have named wait that. I have named it. Wait for it. No, that's not it. Where is it? I have named it the yeah, we got open. I believe the sacks came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. It used the power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached the capsule containing all the X that started this disaster. But the sacks is definitely our biggest worry right now. The sacks is mimicking you at full power. You can't face it. If you see the sacks, just run. Don't think about fighting. You are still very vulnerable. Too cold and unexpected side effects. Oh no, that's monetization. Effects of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the Sax is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. Headquarters says they have a bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the Sax traps you. The data room is here, but it's sealed by a level 1 hatch. You'll have to find the security room and release the level 1 locks. But, per safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. You'll have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. So first find the security room and unlock level 1 hatches, then go to a data room and get the bomb data. Is your objective clear? And keep your eyes out for the sacks. Save complete. Alright. Well, I think that'll do. Oh, really? Adam, you're a twat. You're an actual twat. I was gonna end it by, like, going back to that room. I was gonna go back to Senpai's room. Just to make a fucking joke. You're a piece of shit, Adam. Fuck you. Alright, well, there you go. Part 1 of Metroid. Next time, we will actually, like, do some proper things. Now that the tutorial dungeon is out the way and we're here for realsies and we gotta find stuff by ourselves, like the secure. We gotta find the computer room, Shadow! Now we gotta find the computer room by ourselves. We're on our own. So we will come back next time where we'll start exploring on our own and see if we can't find a way to defeat the Sax.
Hello,
And thank you all for watching the video. If you liked, leave a like and all that other stuff. And if you'd like to see more, then there's also the subscribe button and the bell, which does the notifications. Who knows with YouTube these days. And of course, there are links down below to the Twitch, if you'd like to come and see these streams live and interact with the rest of the chat. The Twitter to know when we're going live. A Discord if you want to come in and talk to me while I'm editing. And of course, the Patreon if you'd like to support this channel further, like these lovely people here. So a special thank you to Deddy, Dark Blue Fire, and Flick the Changeling on our $1 tier, and our first $2 of Tyler Schulz. Thank you very, very much. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see all of you in the next video.